Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. My name is Uruj Fatma and my roll number is 1016. Today my topics to discuss are mitochondria, Golgi apparatus and vacuoles. We will go through these topics one by one. Let's start. So the first topic we are going to discuss is mitochondria. So mitochondria are the membrane-bounded organelles. These are present in eukaryotic cells, cytoplasm. Means the eukaryotic, they are present in the cytoplasm of eukaryotic cells, and they are called the energy house of the cell, because they produce ATP. That's why they are called the energy house. And we know that ATP is the energy currency of our body, and mitochondria helps or produce ATP. So that's why it is called the energy house of our cell. So if we take a look at the structure of mitochondria, so mitochondria is a rod-shaped organelle, and its size ranges from 0.5 to 1 micrometer. And plus, as we said before, that it is membrane bounded, but it has two membranes, the outer membrane and the inner membrane. So the outer and both the outer and inner membrane of mitochondria are produced or made up of protein. They are made up of proteins, and they have both of these layers are separated by intermembrane space. So if we talk about the outer membrane is smooth and it covers the surface of mitochondria, and it has a large number of proteins in it known as porins. If we take a look at the permeability of mitochondria's outer membrane, yes, it is permeable to different ions, nutrients, and energy molecules. It really allows them to pass through it. Now we will see the inner membrane. So the inner membrane is a complex structure in mitochondria. It has many folds on it, and these folds are called as crystals. These crystals, why are there so many folds in this inner layer? These folds increase the surface area of inner mitochondria. Means that these folds increase in the surface area and thus allow a lot of reaction that helps in mitochondria to proceed. And the inner layer and protein helps in the ATP reduction. Now, if we talk about the permeability of inner membrane, as we already talked, the outer membrane is permeable. It freely allows different ions, nutrients to pass through it. But the inner membrane, it is not permeable. It is strictly permeable, meaning it allows only certain nutrients from through it, like maybe oxygen for the cell to function and to perform its function, and for ATP molecules that are producing inside it only allows oxygen and ATP molecules to pass through it. So, and the third part we are going to discuss in the mitochondrial structure is mitochondrial matrix. It is a fluid that present inside the mitochondria. This fluid contains enzymes and proteins, an enzyme. It also contains ribosome, inorganic iron, mitochondrial DNA, organic molecule. If we take a look at mitochondrial DNA, yes, mitochondria has its own DNA because it helps in the production of ATP and uses its mitochondrial DNA to produce energy.